Good morning, everybody. This is Richard back at you guys. Got a lot of things happening in the shop this morning. Got a little tranny job here. We got our Caprice, so we got our 4L60 tranny in it, all hooked up, ready to go. Went and drove it yesterday. Works really nice. Fixing to do the rear end really quick. Fixing to take it all apart, put a posi and gears and stuff like that. Went and drove it. Being that the gears that's in it, it's really tall geared. About 70 miles an hour. It was trying to go down the highway at about 1,300 RPM. So we know this thing is really tall geared. So we're going to be dropping the rear end gear in it and also putting a posi in it. So that'll change it up really nice. The tranny works really nice. Lockup works really good. So we're really excited about that part to get it all done for him. So we're going to get this rear end apart. See what it looks like. We got Trent over here doing a service on a Ford. We found a piece of snap ring in the pan on this one here. The customer's just going to go take it for right now and save a little bit of money up and then get it back to us when he can and get it fixed. So we don't know it's sure. We couldn't identify the snap ring because it was kind of bent all up. We don't know exactly where it went. So some of these you can't see everything from the pan. So this is where we're at this morning. So we're going to get started on this. And we'll get right back to you guys. 1250 in, all ready to go. Tranny worked really nice. Went and test drove it. A little tall geared, so we're going to get on changing the rear end gears out now. We got some massive wheels and some fender flares to get off. So we're going to be pulling the gears out, putting a posi in it, stuff like that. So now I'm going to be trying to video this myself a little bit, so hopefully I don't get my fingers in the way. Now these are pretty old school. These got a little handle up here that you grab and pull down, and then you can kind of just work it out of there real easy. There's little clips right here. You kind of pull on it. Don't want to hit that wheel. I got that all the way. There we go. Be really careful. These are really light. So, but that's one fender flare there. Got a little handle. You kind of pull loose and pull it down. Let's just set this right here real nice and easy. And we'll come over here. And this has got a little handle up in here too. See that little handle? So you pull it over the lock and then you pull it down like that real gently. Don't want to hit the wheel. Grab this with two hands just a second, guys. Be real careful getting it down, but come down pretty easy. There's the other one. See the little handle? Kind of set this down over here for a second. What that looks like. Now we got this massive wheel well. Over here trying to give you the best light. Kind of look at that. Got little locks there and a little piece there and a piece there. So we already got the lock off the wheel. Got impact all set up. Get this socket on here real quick. Gentle. Don't want to scratch these wheels at all. Trent, you want to grab this wheel, sir, and make sure it doesn't move on me? I don't know how heavy heavy that wheel is. I don't know how much it's attached on there.
Well,
you have it. Let's come through there. Oh, it barely comes through there.
That's all there, boys.
You got it?
Yep, I got it.
Okay. That thing's like waist high almost.
Pretty good size.
That is massive.
Where are they? Those some 26s.
Get this wheel off here. Some of them seem looser than the others, so we definitely want to get them torqued on. There comes our wheel down. I accidentally pushed the button. So,
Some wheels.
them are some wheels.
Nice.
Well, these drums come off pretty easy, Trent, or they stuck on there pretty tight. Got my brake spoon, but the brake adjusters haven't been knocked out of the drums or anything. These don't have any. Some of them have them in here where you knock them out. There we go. Brake shoes look nice and thick. Wheel cylinders don't look like they're leaking. Their axle seals don't.
Came off a little easier.
Yep. Looks like the brake shoes have just been put on.
Not too long ago.
Springs all look good shape. Just want to look at them when we disassemble them. So, okay, guys, we'll be right back. We'll get the cover off and go a little bit further. Stay tuned. Okay, we're gonna get this cover off now. Like I say, Trent's working and we're trying to do the video just by ourselves a little bit. Try to stick it on there if that didn't work. Switch over to a different gun real quick. I like this little gun here. It's pretty nice. Gets right to the point. Already got a little bit of grease coming out here. Actually, we got looks like dinosaur oil. This is some really thick black stuff here, guys. So I get my bolt out of the way. I don't like that oil just dripping all over my stuff and then have to re-clean it anyway, but I don't want to have to clean all the dinosaur oil off. God, look at how black that is. That is some nasty stuff. You can't see through it. Sorry about the shaking, guys. So let's see if we can get this cover off without dropping it. Okay, it's gonna be loose. Let me Okay, you ready? Whew. Nasty stuff. They just kind of. I don't know what these gears are, but they're really highway geared for sure.
Got a mountain in there or what?
Oh, we do. This is some black stuff, Brad. My 5/8 here to get the drive shaft out. Now we've already got our drive shaft marked. Even though we're going to take the yoke off, we're still going to. We always like to put it back to where it come from. And we've already had this out, so it shouldn't be too hard. There we go. This thing is nasty, nasty. We got our drive shaft bolts here. I like to kind of put my bolts and stuff out on the lift where they're going to stay. You notice this car is so heavy, we do have a stand under the front of it. Just to support it because it is heavy and it's so long. So, okay. Now we're going to take our right-hand side cap off right here. And I do that just so I can get to my 8mm or 5/16 pin right here bolt. So if I get this in there really quick like that, and then I'll grab a impact, and I like to use kind of a long extension. Sorry about the camera, guys. Like I said, I'm doing this one-handed. So pin out there, or the bolt, excuse me. You can already see that pin's shaking like crazy, so it's the carrier's already wore out. But since we're going to a different gear ratio, we're going to be changing the carrier anyway. So now we can slide our axles in. Get our C-clips out of there real quick. See that right there. And then we'll pull our axle out. We'll take and push this one back in. Get our C-clip out right here. Excuse me, dropped it. There we go. And we'll pull our axle out. It sticks out like that. Now we'll go ahead and pull them out here in a minute when I get a rag and before it doesn't drip all over the floor. But on these axles, what we like to do mainly is look here for any type of pitting. And guys, I'm the world's worst for shaking, so I'm sorry. But right here we look for any type of pitting. We don't like to use an axle saver bearing. They do save it and it just moves it to a different spot. But guys, I'll tell you, they come back leaking. So if you have pitting in your axle, anything like that, you're gonna have to change the axle. So, but we do not like to put axle saver bearings. Same way here. You want to look for any type of pitting. We'll Scotch-Brite this up, make sure it looks really nice. That way when we put a new bearing and seal in here, we don't have no issues. So we got the axles pulled out far enough. Now we've got, next is going to be the other side cap here. And be careful. So I'm doing it one hand, I don't want it to fall out on me. I will get that out pretty easy. There we go. Now guys, people say, oh, I should have marked them and stuff like that, but we know what side they go on, the way we lay these out, the way we do our work here. We already know. And then if I want to verify something, this has got red paint on it, it goes on the right side. This has red paint on it, goes on the left side. So there's no way to, they don't mark them for you. Yeah, you'd think you'd red paint maybe on one side and then mark you, but it doesn't matter. If you get them mixed up, you can always, when this is out, you can set them on there and you can feel the difference. So you can get them back the way you need to, so. Trent, you want to come here for a minute, please, sir? And we'll take and pull this out real quick, but I'll wait till Trent gets here to kind of grab it. Here he comes. Just gonna try to pop this out real quick if you want to grab it.
Yep. Here, yeah.
There we go. Got you lay that down here for me, sir.
Yes, sir, sure will. Ooh, this looks original, smells original too, huh?
Yeah, I don't think they've been serviced. It's pretty nasty. Look at the size of that pinion. That's about the size of the tire.
Wow.
So this, I knew it was a really, really tall gear. Oh, your hands are dirty too. I'd say we'll calculate it out and give them a figure real quick to see. But you can see here, it is really nasty.
It is huge.
Wow. But here we go, guys. We'll get the pinion taken out of this and get this thing all cleaned up. And we got to order the gears and stuff, so we'll have it all here tomorrow. And we'll try to do a little video on trying to show how to put them back together a little bit if we can. And we're fixing to pull our pinion. So we're going to take the big nut here off of the yoke here. Let's see if this will just pull off. Some of them will. Some we might have to tap a little bit. It's starting to come real easy. See that? Don't see that too often. Just a little couple love taps right there. Comes right off. Like I say, when we go back clean this stuff up, we just look at everything. Make sure the yoke ain't all grooved up with the seal runs and stuff like that. So put that down there. What I like to do is just stick a couple rags down in here. Since the pinion's kind of angled down, when I take and knock the pinion out, it'll just stay in the back. Well, actually, I didn't even have to hit it.
Oh man, it got scared, didn't it?
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Look how nasty that is.
Oh my, that's like,
How big that thing is.
I mean, that's almost as bad as crude oil. Crude oil is way worse, but oh, that's got to be original oil.
Yeah, it is. It smells like it come out of the ground. For sure.
Straight.
So you can see here, guys, what that looks like, how nasty that is. So we're gonna put all new bearing seals, axle bearing seals, clean the axles up, see how they look. Get a new posi for it, new gears, stuff like that. Get it all back together for this gentleman. Then we're gonna go drive and see how it works. So we're really excited with the 4L60 in it and stuff. So he's gonna be really excited too. So y'all stay tuned. Next video coming. Have a good day.